Welcome to the Queen's Lair, a lifestyle podcast. Get inspired by our latest tips and information about small business, entrepreneurship, natural hair, travel, food, and even relationships. Stay tuned for another great episode. I am your host, Renee Patrice. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into my podcast once again. I could not let this week slide by without doing a little piece on my podcast about Jennifer Hudson. You know, this woman has been through some of probably the worst tragedies in her life. And everything from tragedies, super lows to super highs. And I will tell you, to come through all of those things and to now be an EGOT recipient is absolutely incredible. And if people are not familiar with EGOT status, EGOT is basically the acronym for anyone that has won an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and also a Tony Award. So she had the three, and she completed it with the T, which is a Tony Award that she won a few days ago. It is, these awards honor the outstanding achievements in television, in recording, in film, and in theater. And to be an EGOT recipient in Hollywood, is known as, you're known as a grand slam. You know how tennis has the grand slam? You're known as a grand slam in the Hollywood world. So it is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. So, wow. I just can't imagine. You guys can Google her and see all the things that she's been through throughout her life and all of the we have to say tragedies. She definitely had, back in 2008, lost a group of her family members to unspeakable crime. And I tell you, that could break a person. And I know that even in 2022, that will forever affect her. But she has shown such resilience. She has shown such, I don't want to say bounce back, because I feel like bounce back is not giving it enough respect. But when you come out of things such as that, it is very hard to find your footing in life. Especially dealing with family, it's a very tough space to be in. So the fact that she was able to climb regardless of all of this happening is just incredible. It's absolutely incredible. So definitely shouts out to Jennifer Hudson, Miss J. Hud, girl. Ma'am, Queen, you are doing your thing. I definitely love Jennifer Hudson. Her voice is like, girl, where did you get this voice from? It just comes from deep in her soul. You can't train that. You can't force that. It is a God-given gift. And I will say this. I want to mention this too. When she was on American Idol, and I believe it was season 3. Because it was the season that, Fantasia Barrino won. And we know Fantasia is a powerhouse. I've seen her in concert. that woman right there, woo, her talent is like unmatched. And I'll tell you, you only get a few of these ladies at a time. And the fact that the two of them were even in the same competition just don't even seem fair because their talent is just crazy. But what I love about Jennifer is that she took all of the criticism and all of the different things that were happening during that season. And there was a lot of suspect things that went down that season, and unfair, votings and all sorts of stuff that was happening that season. Actually, every season always has some type of drama, but that season, it also had its share of, people giving the side eye, like what's going on, And I'll tell you, she took any criticism, any advice, how you have your coaches and working with you and all of that. She took all of that, harnessed it in a way that a lot of people are not able to do. She could have taken that as a down. She could have taken it as, some people go to these competitions and they lose and they decide that is not for them anymore. I'm not going to sing anymore. I'm not going to do music anymore. I'm not going to paint anymore. I'm not going to, whatever genre of thing that you're in, because they feel like they didn't make it. This girl got eliminated. I think she was in the top 7, right? She was number 7 from the top. Okay? And look at her career. Has been incredible. This girl going to sleep at night as an EGOT recipients of these 4 major awards. Even before that, her career is just, it has been incredible. Stage, screen, the list just keeps going on and on. So I am very proud of her. I think she is only the second black woman, because I think Whoopi Goldberg was the first black woman. And only the second woman of color, because I think there's only 3 of them now. Whoopi, I think Rita Moreno is also an EGOT holder. Yeah, so you've got Jennifer, Whoopi Goldberg, and Rita Moreno. The only 3 women of color out of the list. And I think there's maybe 5 women. Jennifer probably made the 4th or 5th woman on that list. It is an honor beyond to even make it in show business. You're seen as a grand slam, is what they call it in Hollywood. You're known as a grand slam. You know that term from tennis. You're known as a grand slam because you've conquered all 4 corners of the show business world. So, listen, shouts out to Miss Jennifer Hudson, J. Hudson, known as J. Hud. J. Hud, you're doing your thing, okay? And just keep on striving. And to the people who are watching this, unfold for her. If you're listening to this podcast, you don't have to be number 1 at everything to be successful. If you being successful is walking down the aisle sometime this month because you have earned your bachelor's degree, if you being successful is finally getting that raise at your job or that position that you have been wanting on that job, if you being successful is starting a business, which a lot of people have done in these past couple of years because we're still not back to normal. If that is your level of success, celebrate it. Make that the thing. Maybe it's you paying off your house. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's you getting into the school of your choice. Whatever it is. If that is the accomplishment, celebrate it. Because I'm telling you, you don't have to be leveling up with everybody else to be seen as successful. This is just Jennifer Hudson's avenue. And there may be other things that she wants to accomplish that we will probably look at her like, what? You want to do that? Because we're looking at all of this and we're like, girl, come on. But everybody's levels of success are different. And you have to respect it. So don't think that, Jennifer Hudson, this phenomenal singer, for the person that came in number 7 at American Idol, but my girl got an Oscar and a Grammy. And all of these things are musically inclined. But she was number 7 in American Idol. How does that work? I'll tell you how it works. Hard work. That's how it works. And you tapping into the gifts that God gave you. Because there are so many people that have amazing gifts, but they don't tap into it, and they're not walking in their purpose because they see all these other people doing this and that over there, and they think they have to take that same road. No, you do not. Stop doing what everybody else is doing and walk in your path, in your purpose of what God gave to you. And a lot of folks are not tapped in. And they wonder why they keep, going off to the side and this is not working out. Are you really tapped in to where you should be? Really think about that. So again, congratulations to Miss Jennifer Hudson. There's so many bigger, greater things that are coming for her. And thankfully, with these type of platforms, it elevates you to a status that allows you to be seen. It also opens you up to a lot of crazy things too, but she has been staying on this path, and I just know, she's going to continue. She's definitely going to continue. So congratulations to Jennifer Hudson, our latest EGOT recipient. That's a huge accomplishment. And if you're listening to this and you feel like you want to be on EGOT status, why not? Who's going to tell you you can't? Put yourself in those spaces. Put yourself in positions. If you feel like it's something you can accomplish, I'm not going to tell you you won't. I'm not going to tell you you won't. I'm not going to tell you you can't. If you put your mind to it, it can be done. And don't think that you have to be, quote unquote, the winner every time. Because even though Fantasia won that season of American Idol, she has gone through some trials and tribulations in her life. She even has a song, You Have to Lose to Win. Sometimes you have to lose to win. And she has definitely been on the winning side and the losing side. But stayed the course. And that is why she is where she is right now. And successful and doing all of the amazing things that she's doing. So shouts out to all of our folks out there within this African diaspora that's just doing amazing things. And again, a great, great, proud shout out to Jennifer Hudson on her latest accomplishments. And so like, share, subscribe to this podcast. And if you tag me on social media, on Instagram at Onyx Queen Media, I will post you in my stories as a shout out. So without further ado, we'll do this again tomorrow. Bye, you guys. Online savings simplified. Don't search for coupon codes ever again. With one click, Honey's smart shopping assistant will automatically apply discounts to your cart in seconds. Save on all your favorite things, easily pay less for products you're already buying online. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Join Honey for free. It takes 2 clicks to add Honey to your Chrome, Safari, Firefox, or Opera browser. Find savings in seconds. While you shop, Honey will find working promo codes across the entire internet, and you save instantly. With 1 click, Honey will apply the best deals to your cart. It's that easy. So what are you waiting for? Get Honey. Download it today. Visit our link, www.tinyurl.com/ONYXHONEY. That's www.tinyurl.com/Onyx Honey. Start saving right now.